Welcome everybody. If I haven't welcomed you already, I may have seen some of you in the SOT section prior, but I'm so glad that you all could join us here today to view UMass Amherst and see if this is a place you want to call home for the next 4 years. My name is Erin Bernard. I'm the interim director of first year admission here at UMass Amherst. I've been here for about 12 years, and I can tell you that every year it does get a little bit harder and a little bit harder to get into UMass Amherst, and so I want to say congratulations on your acceptance. You should be proud of yourselves. I know that you all worked hard to get here. I know that you have people sitting next to you who have supported you through that process, and they should also be proud. And so I just wanted to make sure to hopefully, again, because someone else has said this to you already, but to say congratulations. And we're so excited that you're here to explore UMass. As we're kind of getting towards the end of the day, hopefully navigated your way through campus and through our different sessions, but you can scan this QR code, or we have some in the back table if you want to find the agenda, or if you have any questions about the rest of the day, you can feel free to find one of us in the back. We are going to have a great session on finding success in your first semester here. There's lots of things that you can take advantage to make sure that you're successful here, and Eliza and Danielle are going to come up and walk you through that.
Hi everyone. My favorite part was when Erin just said congratulations and I turned around and all of the parents and supporters in the room and their cheeky smiles, and so that was just so heartwarming. Again, congratulations from your new friends in Student Success. My name is Danielle Rooney. I serve as the Director of Student Success Academic Programs. Similar to Erin, I have also been here on campus for about 13 years and have loved being a part of watching our campus change, evolve, reorganize, allocate resources to ensure that each and every student feels success in their own way. Our campus has changed a lot over the last 13 years and before that, and I'm really proud to be a part of the community here. Eliza and I are going to present Finding Success in Your First Semester. And so for the next 20 minutes, we are going to follow two hypothetical students. They are sort of anonymous, but their stories really do resonate. And so we're gonna take you on this path. We're gonna join them through their own struggles, their victories, their moments of growth, and really help illuminate for all of you the different paths that you can take here and the resources that are there to support you along the way. Eliza, you want to take a minute? Introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Eliza Nicolata and I am the Program Manager for Student Success Academic Programs. I'm an alum of the university. Do we have any UMass alums in the room right now? Nice, alright, front row, we love it. I was also in the RAP program my first year on campus. We'll hear more about that later, but that really helped my transition coming to the university, and I'm excited to be here with you all today.
Okay, perfect. So you're going to hear a lot, or maybe you have already heard a lot about student success here at UMass. Our team, we are about a team of 20 here on campus that is dedicated to fostering persistence, getting you to graduate on time, and really centering equity and belonging in that process, helping each and every student make choices and advocate for the things that they want to do and to fulfill your goals while you're here. And so a willingness to grow and learn is crucial to being successful here at UMass. And as you define those goals, chart your own path, and embrace the support network around you, you'll learn a lot about yourself and the campus community. Students who are in the room, and maybe your parents and supporters will agree, what you will do is you will fail. You will miss the mark. You will stumble. You will make mistakes. And out of that becomes enormous and huge opportunities to learn and to grow. And in doing that here, what we have are so many different support networks and support people for you to connect with so that we can keep you on that success journey and that success path. But if you're not sort of stumbling and missing the mark, then you're probably not widening up yourself to all of the opportunities here. And so you're going to see that highlighted in our presentation today. And so what I want you to do is to picture it is December 18th, 2024. So let's go in the future for just a minute. This is the last day of our fall semester that is upcoming. You're back home, you finished your first semester, and lots of people are starting to ask you, how was it? How was college? How was UMass? Were you successful? How did that go? And so for students or for their parents and supporters in the room, what would that mean? What does that mean to be successful in your first semester of college? Shout it out. Yeah. Make connections. Number one answer. Absolutely. Connections, peers, faculty, advisors, all of it. A+. Let's do one more. What would it mean to be successful? Yeah.
Pass all your classes.
Yeah, pass your classes, right? Be able to come back in the spring. That's a really good one too. Absolutely. And then lastly, what I'm curious to know is, for those that may still be deciding UMass or not, is the size of our campus at all a point of consideration for you? Some, yeah. And that's totally natural. And so what, again, as we go through this presentation, what I'd like you to do is to think about all of the different resources that our two hypothetical students get to encounter. One of the benefits of coming to UMass is the large support network and the large plethora of resources that we have. Okay, so you have graduated high school. You are preparing to come to our campus. And what you do in the beginning is we are going to give you lots of information over the summer. That's going to equip you with the information that you need to begin your academic journey, to begin your UMass journey. You'll participate in new students orientation. You'll make some decisions. Maybe you want to join a RAP, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to explore this first year seminar or that first year seminar, and thinking about all of those different opportunities. And so let's meet our students. Our first student is Sam. Sam is eager to connect with fellow creators and peers passionate about sustainability. Sam is an incoming student who is from out of state. Who else is from out of state? Welcome, welcome. Sam is coming from out of state and has applied for the Innovations in Entrepreneurship RAP. Residential Academic Program is an opportunity to take our big campus and make it really small for your first year. And so what you do is you get to pick the residence hall that you want to live with, and that is associated with a class, that general education class. So one of the classes that you'll take is actually just with 30 students in your residence halls. Students who live in a RAP and are members of residential academic programs are able to go to class in their slippers, and they don't even have to walk outside because we have classrooms in the first year residence halls. So Sam hopes to make a lot of friends on her shared floor, right? Make connections, make friends right at the beginning. She takes advantage of all the opportunities that being in a RAP has to offer. She has a chance through this RAP to take part in the university's Innovation Challenge, to meet faculty, to meet alumni, and generally just have a good community right off the bat.
Can confirm that being in a RAP allows you to go to class in your slippers. I did it often. Well, let's meet Emerson now. Emerson is excited to begin their academic journey. They're an incoming social behavioral sciences exploratory track student. And they met with an advisor in July after participating in Ready for VU. Their advisor helped them plan their classes for the fall, and they're feeling really, really excited about transitioning to the university. During Ready for the U, Emerson met a lot of students that they connected well with and gained valuable knowledge about the campus. Wanting to build on that experience, they talked to their advisor about enrolling in a first-year seminar. And this first-year seminar was specific to SBS, called SBS Pathways to the College Success. Enrolling in this seminar is helping them feel more confident in making that transition to college when they arrive in the fall. And speaking of the fall, as we transition into September is a very, very busy time on campus. The campus community is abuzz with a calendar filled with events of all sizes. From move-in day to a huge range of events during the first week, there's something for everyone. We have large events for students who want to be involved with lots of other students. We have smaller events for students who want to have a smaller community and get to know people more intimately. We have something for everyone here. Currently, how many students share a bedroom at home with a sibling or another family member? One. Wow, one person. Okay. How many students are nervous about sharing a living space with someone that they don't know for the first time? Yeah. I was too. And we touched on this a little bit a moment ago about the size of the university. But how many of you feel like classes are going to be pretty big here at the university? Yep. Yeah, I was a concern for me as well. I grew up in Amherst. I went to a very small high school, so coming to UMass was exciting and also scary. It felt like I was coming to the big city, but I was nervous about the size of the university, so joining a RAP really helped me transition to the university. I met my very best friends, and I learned some of those college success strategies within my RAP program, and it made the university feel much smaller and less overwhelming.
And so Eliza is just like our friend Sam, right? Coming from a small town, Sam, at the beginning of September, thrives in her rep community. She makes plans constantly. They are out on campus, out and about, buzzing by all kinds of different events, going to every single dining hall, tasting the different foods. She's doing it. She's doing her thing. She is busy from sun up until sundown trying to take in all of the experiences that our campus has to offer. Immersing herself in campus life, she joins lots of clubs at the Student Activities Expo. She signs up to not only attend events, but facilitate meetings, gets involved in all sorts of things, and meets a lot of people. Outside of her rep class, Sam begins to realize that potentially those pre-college study skills that she had learned in her small high school may not begin to apply. She sees herself sort of disconnecting a little bit, and so works extra hard to study after each and every class, reviewing notes, reviewing material, and doing all of that. She hopes that this approach will pay off come exam time.
As Emerson navigates through September, I'm happy to report that they made a really great decision by enrolling in that first year seminar that I talked about earlier. They feel connected to their peers and their instructor, and they're really enjoying the content of the class. Following advice from the First Gen newsletter, Emerson reaches out to their faculty for clarification on some of the concepts that they were learning in class. They realized that the responsibilities of college life were really, really overwhelming, and they didn't realize that they could reach out to a faculty member to get extra help. So putting their nerves aside, they attend office hours with this professor, and they begin feeling really confident in the class, tackling the tough concepts that they were feeling like they weren't getting. They also utilize the Student Success Planner, which is a digital resource on the Student Success website, to help them manage their time and make sure they're keeping track of their deadlines to stay on track to get their really good grades. Emerson also did experience a little bit of homesickness, but they reached out to their peer mentor and their RA in the residence hall to build some strategies and build confidence to forge new friendships in the residence hall and within their classes. And despite these challenges, Emerson had a really successful September, navigating through all the complexities of college life.
So as most of us know who are familiar with fall in New England, it simply cannot be beat, right? The views, the foliage, the apple picking, the whole 9 yards. And so if you go to the top of the library or near the top floors in the Southwest Towers, the views will simply take your breath away. The Pioneer Valley is amazing at that time of year, and on our campus, as October settles in, what we expect is that around weeks 4 and 5, students begin to solidify their academic routines, right? And so how are you putting together your weekly schedule? What time are you waking up? What time are you going to sleep? What are you eating? Are you sleeping enough? Do you have connections? Have you made some friends, right? These are all things that we think about. And so it can be a very busy time for students as they are trying to soak in all of the opportunities, all of the really wonderful times to be outside on our campus and all of that. And so I have a question for all of you. Maybe you are planning on attending our football games. Maybe you are not. And so curious if anybody is looking forward to doing any particular thing here on our campus in the fall. Yeah. Marching band, the greatest band. They're so good. If you come in the summertime in August, pro tip, I did not tell the other group this. If you come in August and you sort of sit near around Honors College, you can hear the marching band practice, and it is one of the most beautiful sounds. They are incredible. Any other plans? Okay, well, mark your calendars. I think Family Weekend is planned for end of September, beginning of October, so parents can come back and experience all of that. Okay, so back to Sam. Sam is falling in love with New England. She is excited to be away from home, excited to be away from the Pacific Northwest, where she is from, and she's excited to dive a little bit deeper into the Pioneer Valley. She's also been out and about exploring and doing all kinds of things, and she hears about an opportunity called the 5 College Interchange, where she can take classes at Hampshire, Smith, Mount Holyoke, and Amherst. And so she begins to think about, how might this fit into my plans? I'm really loving it here, not feeling homesick, I'm super busy, meeting a lot of people. How can I continue to stay? How can I continue to explore the valley? And so that is on her mind. Additionally, inspired by the Activities Expo, Sam actively engages and is going to more and more club meetings. She's meeting more people and getting connected to their organizations, learning a lot in her classes, becoming a real advocate here on campus. Like most students, Sam's October is busy, and she's beginning to feel a bit overwhelmed with everything she's committed to.
In October, Emerson continues to settle in with extra guidance from their RA and peer mentor. And in their first year seminar, which they continue to thrive in, they are inspired to check out the Majors Week event that we have each October, where they explore different majors on campus to help them solidify which major they really want to move into. As they are building new friendships, conversations about studying off campus keep coming up as well, similar to Sam. And with Emerson and their friends, they're talking about domestic exchange, which is an opportunity to study a little bit farther out from the Pioneer Valley. Through domestic exchange, students can study at one of the 170 participating institutions across the domestic United States, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Emerson also found a group of students who really like basketball as much as they do, and they decided to form an intramural team together, filling their days with pickup matches and Thursday night games. Moving into November, campus is filled with frosty fall colors as the temperatures drop. Exams, projects, and presentations begin to pile up for our students. Stress is a very common feeling that you start to experience during the lead up to the Thanksgiving break. Deadlines are looming, class registration is about to open, allowing students to plan their spring semester. Despite the cooling air, our students are determined, fueling their academic pursuits and setting a foundation for their future journeys. Question time for all of our parents in the audience. What do you see in your students when they experience stress? Take a second and then just go ahead and shout out.
Everybody's laughing.
Definitely avoidance. Anything else? Smiling, yes. Anxiety, for sure. One more. Sickness, not sleeping, all the good stuff that we experience through stress. And similarly, parents, what is one piece of advice that you typically give to your students when they're experiencing moments of high stress? Love it. Cool. Well, as we said before, stumbling is part of the college experience. Stress is part of the college experience. And we have a lot of resources here on campus that will really help students manage their stress. It does require advocating for yourself and going to find those resources, but we have an abundance of opportunities throughout your college experience to really manage your stress.
As you can anticipate, this is exactly what happens to Sam around this time of the semester, right? Going, without stopping and without slowing down. And her schedule got the better of her, and she forgot about an exam and received a C+ on her kinesiology exam. She's devastated but not deterred, and so turned to her advisor to ask for some help. How can I just generally put it together for myself? The advisor helped her really understand her schedule, dig into that academic routine or lack thereof that we had talked about, and got her connected to the Learning Resource Center, which is an amazing resource that our campus has to offer. And so through tutoring, really was able to help get her grades back up. Additionally, a misunderstanding with her roommate over their rules for the overnight guests highlighted the need for better and more clear communication. With Sam out having one sort of set of experiences and her roommate having another, naturally conflict had occurred. Despite the hiccups, Sam remains captivated by New England, her classes, and the exciting possibilities of doing sustainability research that she learned about in one of her classes. She's so excited about this that she contacts the Office of Undergraduate Research and Studies, or we call OURS, to see if she can get a paid research internship for the summertime. Again, she's thinking long term, how can I stay in this area? I'm really loving it.
Similarly, Emerson connects with their advisor to navigate course selection for the spring. And they decided they wanted to explore poli-sci and resource economics, ensuring that classes they had taken in the fall will be compatible for those majors. They also are seeking more opportunities to be in a small class environment to connect with peers and their instructor more closely, so they decided to enroll in a small section of a gen ed course. Emerson, in addition to a love of basketball, also really has a passion for fitness and spends a lot of time at the rec center, taking advantage of all of the group fitness classes available, learning a new sport in pickleball, and considering working there in the future. And as a first-generation student, which means they are the first student in their family to go to college, I'm a first-gen student. Do we have any other first-generation college students in the campus? Yay, that's a huge accomplishment. Congratulations to you. We have an event each November called First Connections, celebrating first-gen students on campus. And after participating in that event, Emerson feels so much more connected to that community as well as the campus community at large. They connect with potential mentors, and they're deepening their sense of belonging and purpose here on campus.
December is also an exciting time here on our campus, and in your first semester, what we often see in our students is that they are living in both a time of really deep and good reflection and future planning. And so students are in this they're in two buckets. One is this, look how much I've grown and changed, or let me think about all the ways in which I've grown and changed, and let me make plans to come. And so just like Sam is planning ahead and doing all of that future thinking, and that brings about a lot of really great epiphanies, great learning, great opportunities for discussion and all of that. A true story is that I have taught classes for years here at the university, and I'll never forget a few semesters ago, a first-year student telling me that what she was explaining at the end of the semester is, when I think about all of the new and interesting people that I've met in my time here at UMass, the most interesting one is myself. And what she was talking about is all the ways in which she herself had recognized the growth and the things that had opened up her mind in ways that she had never experienced before. I don't know that I will ever forget that student. And so I hope that for all of you as well, that you sort of get to meet a new version of yourself too. So let's see, the end of the semester is full of academic dedication. Students have their eyes on the prize, exams. We talked about getting good grades at the end of the semester. There's presentations, lots of group projects, and then also lots of celebrations. Whether you're wrapping up a semester with your registered student organization, or you're participating in a cool event with your residence hall floor, or your intramural basketball team has done something awesome. It's also a time of really cool reflection and celebration here on our campus. And so, wrapping up the semester with Sam, it took a week or so, but with the help of their RA, Sam and her roommate were able to come back to what we call the roommate agreement and set new rules. Set new rules for overnight guests, set new rules for who can visit and when they can visit and all of that. They haven't decided yet, but they may choose to go their separate ways as sophomores. But for now, both of them are feeling content that they can be in the room, they can live amicably. They may not be the best of friends, but they're working it out and it's going well. Additionally, seeking some calm, again, we talked about stress and all of that, seeking some calm, Sam learned about a really popular event that we have here on campus with therapy dogs. And so it takes place here in this very room. There's lots of puppies running around, lots of dogs, students love it. We do it right around finals time, and it really helps to calm people down. Sam attends this event, she loves it, it makes her remember her dog back home. And then towards the end of the semester, what she does is each and every day just focus on that day. She slows down a bit, tackles all of her to-dos. She ends the semester with good grades, maybe not the best that she was hoping for, but she's already planning a much slower paced spring semester.
Nice job, Sam. Nice job. Finishing out the semester with Emerson, those conversations about domestic exchange earlier in the semester are percolating in the back of their mind, and they really want to study outside of New England, so they go and they meet with our domestic exchange coordinator, Sheila, to learn about the opportunities to study on the West Coast in the future. They also continue to really take advantage of the Student Success Planner, using that to reflect, and all of their initial anxieties are replaced by strategic decision making. Still undecided on a major, that's okay, it's all good. They still have room to explore and find what they want to do, and they're embracing the open road and ready to explore all the exciting academic and social opportunities they have ahead of them in their spring semester and beyond. And as we reach the end of our presentation, we really want to drive home the point that success at UMass is not a singular destination. You get to define what success looks like for you. It's a journey paved with diverse experiences, resources, and opportunities. Sam and Emerson are examples of two students forging their unique paths. Sam thrives in her rep, embraces academic support at the Learning Resource Center, and explores the Pioneer Valley, hoping to participate in the 5-college interchange. Emerson navigates homesickness and being the first in their family. to attend college. They dive headfirst into mentorship, and they dream of a West Coast adventure through domestic exchange in their future semesters. Their stories, like many others, paint a vivid portrait that success at UMass isn't one size fits all, but a personalized trajectory waiting to be embarked upon. We hope this presentation has sparked some good thoughts about your UMass Amherst journey, and please dive deeper and explore our Student Success website on the screen with QR code. We have goal-setting guides, as well as practical tools that you could use towards the end of high school, and if you don't decide to come to UMass, at another institution as well. We also have a very vibrant and active Instagram account that we encourage you to follow. You'll get to see insights into day-to-day life at UMass. And if you have any questions at all along the way, our email inboxes are always open. You can email us, there's a contact form on the website. Any comments, positive feedback about this presentation, any questions that you may have, we are happy to answer them. We also, if you don't know who to ask a question or where to begin, we are your first point of contact, and we will connect you with the resources and the people on campus who can help you answer those questions. And I know there's academic programming beginning soon, but we will be sticking around after this presentation. If you have any individual questions, we'd be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you all. Congratulations again. Welcome to UMass.